From News Channel 15, you're watching News Channel 15 Tonight with Kyle Peach. This is News Channel 15 Tonight.
Hi, good evening and happy St. Patrick's Day. See the green? It's still right there. I'm Kyle Peach reporting. Here's a look at what's going on tonight. Well, severe storms this weekend largely spared our local area, but did cause quite a bit of damage in the region. In Neoga, Illinois, 2 semis were turned over on Interstate 57, and the Neoga school campuses received significant damage. Both the junior, senior high, and elementary school were damaged. The high school greenhouse collapsed, and parts of the school's roofs were ripped off. Meanwhile, in the Du Quoin area, some 34 buildings were damaged, including 24 homes. Meanwhile, there was extensive damage across the river in Gibson County, Indiana. The town of Oakland City suffered significant damage to several homes and businesses. A gas station convenience store there even had a wall implode in the wind. Damage was also reported in nearby Francisco, Indiana. On the national front, at least 39 people are dead following the weekend storms, and the cleanup is underway. Michael Yoshida reports from outside Talladega, Alabama.
Communities unrecognizable following a weekend of violent and deadly tornadoes that ripped through the Midwest and South. The sweeping storms leaving dozens dead across 7 different states.
They found her 3/4 of a mile away with parts of the mobile home.
Lives forever changed, homes and buildings destroyed. This, the scene in Missouri where storms hit Saturday.
The whole town's been basically impacted. There's a lot of people today that are looking for a place to land after something like this.
In Arkansas, survey teams finding damage consistent with EF4 strength tornadoes.
I had my daughter in the house with me, and I had to put her in the closet and just make sure everybody in the house was safe. That was my main goal.
And in Alabama, the strength of the severe weather and winds clear too. This school bus leaning on its side after being thrown against a building. From above, the path of destruction clear.
It's massive. I'm talking about buses upside down, poles split in half, trees scattered. It's rough.
A long road ahead, the cleanup just beginning as communities and families try to pick up the pieces.
It's like it's not real, you know. You hear about these storms and then you don't really put the feelings behind it until it hits home.
In Alabama, I'm Michael Yoshida reporting.
Thanks, Michael, for that. We'll have a complete look at the forecast, including a smaller but still severe weather threat later this week. Elsewhere tonight, an arrest warrant has been issued for convicted serial killer and Albion native Bruce Mendenhall in relation to the brutal slaying of an Alabama woman in 2007. The 73-year-old is facing murder charges linked to the death of Lucille Gretna Carter, a 44-year-old transient whose body was found in Birmingham in July 2007. Carter had been shot in the back of the head and was discovered with a plastic bag taped around her neck. Chief Deputy District Attorney Joe Roberts says that the warrant was issued as officials work to locate Carter's relatives. Roberts added the goal is to discuss the case with family before proceeding with an extradition request. Earlier this month, Mendenhall was given 65 years in prison after an Indianapolis jury convicted him of the murder of Karma Purpura. The sentence adds to the life sentences he's already serving for the murders of Samantha Winters in Lebanon, Tennessee, and Sarah Nicole Holbert in Nashville. Mendenhall has also received a 30-year sentence for attempting to hire an inmate to kill a Nashville detective responsible for his original arrest. Mendenhall's being held at the Marion County Jail in Indy, awaiting either transfer to an Indiana penitentiary or extradition to Alabama for his 4th murder trial. The Clay County Sheriff's Office was called to the report of a vehicle crash Friday involving a Clay City school bus. When deputies arrived, they learned the bus was westbound on Highway 50 near South Main in Clay City when a vehicle traveling eastbound lost a wheel and tire, which came into the path of the bus. The bus driver attempted to avoid the object, which caused that bus to leave the road and strike a ditch. Several students on the bus were treated for very minor injuries following the accident. In recent arrests out of Wayne County, WFIW says that on Saturday, deputies arrested 42-year-old Wesley Cohn on a Wayne County violation of pretrial release warrant for meth possession. He'll spend 180 days in the Wayne County Jail. 39-year-old Daniel Borton of Renard was arrested Sunday for aggravated domestic battery and taken to the jail. Friday, Fairfield police arrested 43-year-old Jonathan E. Swan of Fairfield after a report of an attempted break-in at a home on Talbot Court. He was found to have an injured hand, and officers found a storm door's glass shattered. He was reportedly trying to see family and taken to the county jail. Saturday, Fairfield police investigated a domestic violence call in the 1300 block of West Delaware. 28-year-old Jordan J. Clevenger of Fairfield was ultimately arrested for aggravated assault, domestic battery, and interference with the reporting of domestic violence. He's accused of threatening a family member with a knife, making physical contact with 3 family members, causing minor injuries, and forcibly taking a phone to end a call to 911. Clevenger was taken to the Wayne County Jail. Saturday night, Fairfield police arrested 50-year-old Chad J. Jocelyn of Fairfield for domestic battery and assault after he's accused of entering a residence in the 900 block of George Street, striking a victim and ransacking the residence. He was taken to the county jail. And deputies on Thursday of last week arrested 22-year-old Cody A. Conover of Fairfield on a Williamson County failure to appear warrant for driving while revoked. Conover was transported, booked, and lodged at the Wayne County Jail. Last week in Wayne County Court, 40-year-old Carrie L. Cullens of Fairfield admitted to violating probation and was sentenced to 150 days in the Wayne County Jail to be served concurrently to a sentence imposed in Marion County Court. And 19-year-old Marvin Miller of Cypress, Illinois, pled guilty to illegal consumption of alcohol and was given 6 months of court supervision. Well, prom season is right around the corner, and the Wabash County Health Department's Drug-Free Communities Division will be working with local police to crack down on underage drinking. WSJD reports that at Wednesday's health board meeting, Tristan Barbary said one of the main underlying issues with underage drinking is how easily teens can buy booze. Barbary said 38% of 12th graders in the area have admitted to buying alcohol in the county. The department will be hosting a training session for local officers and start compliance checks on area businesses as the prom season begins. Barbary said parents are the second biggest source for buying alcohol for their kids. WAKO reports the city of Lawrenceville is in good fiscal shape. The assessment there from City Auditor Kurt Benson of Kemper CPA, reporting to the City Council last week. Meanwhile, the council took no action on the ongoing city golf cart usage issue. The ordinance the council is considering could be voted on next month. Meantime, longtime city police officer James Lyle will retire after 27 years with the department. The police commission in Lawrenceville will be conducting interviews soon, seeking his replacement. And work on the Edwards County Courthouse in downtown Albion is nearing completion. Tuck pointing should be done later this month. WFIW says the project began back in June of 2023. A new front door made of red mahogany wood will be installed, also hopefully later this month. After the completion and that new front door is installed, that would wrap up construction. More to come. A look at your weather forecast for the week ahead and celebrating the Warriors' return to the national tournament in women's basketball. We'll be right back.
At Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center, we believe that sometimes a helping hand is all it takes for seniors to get their lives back on track. Our dedicated team of healthcare professionals are here to offer guidance and support, helping navigate the unique health and lifestyle concerns faced by seniors. Whether dealing with feelings of anxiety, loneliness, or unresolved grief, struggling with changes in mood or concentration, or coping with health-related challenges, we're here for you. Call Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center at 618-263-9116.
Life doesn't slow down for busy families. From early practices to late night games, every moment matters. That's why First National Bank offers online tools to fit into your schedule no matter how hectic it gets. From mobile banking to quick check deposits, First National Bank makes it easy to keep up with life and stay on top of your finances. No matter the schedule, First National Bank keeps you in the game.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Illinois lawmakers are back in Springfield to finalize a new budget for the coming fiscal year as the General Assembly winds down its spring session. Join Illinois lawmakers and the Capital News Illinois team of veteran State House reporters with weekly on-the-scene coverage through adjournment at the end of May. Illinois lawmakers, now a public service of Capital News, Illinois.
Welcome back. Time to take a look at your weather forecast here on this St. Patrick's Day, and nothing showing up on radar. No green on the map to show you here tonight, but we will be having another rain and thunderstorm chance come at us for the middle of the week. More on that in a moment. 49 degrees was our high temperature today, much cooler than we've been and below normal for the first time in a little bit, at least on a weekday. No rain in the gauge in the previous 24 hours. Here's a look at how much rain we've seen over the last 7 days. And here at our studios, we picked up about 3/10 of an inch with the severe thunderstorms that were in here over the weekend. The heaviest rain stayed to the east of the Wabash River. Forecast map will start to paint the picture for what we'll see later on in the week. Here is overnight tonight. Just a few passing clouds, a mostly sunny day shaping up for your Tuesday. As we start to move into Wednesday, though, that's when we'll see the precipitation begin to build in. You'll see it coming right there on your map, coming into play. Don't panic about the snow. It is the broken line of thunderstorm activity here that we're worried about on Wednesday afternoon and evening. Some of those storms could be strong to severe on Wednesday. Right now, the severe weather outlook has us at the level 1 risk, just a marginal risk of severe weather on Wednesday. This is not going to be like what we saw over the weekend, a more isolated severe weather threat, it looks like, on Wednesday with the thunderstorms coming. Overnight lows tonight, not nearly as cold. We'll be in the mid-40s under clear skies. Then for your Tuesday, warmer tomorrow, much warmer in fact. We'll watch the temperatures range from 76 to 77 across the Highway 15 and Interstate 64 corridor. And south, temperatures in the low 70s to the north around Highway 50 and points to the north of there. But all of us should be in the 70s tomorrow night, partly cloudy skies. Lows will stay in the mid to upper 50s as we wake up on Wednesday morning. And then as we go out to Wednesday afternoon, those shower and thunderstorm chances develop later in the day. A mix of sun and clouds with the thunderstorm chances a little cooler in the low to mid to even upper 60s across the region. And then as we cool down from that cold front on Thursday, 51 will be the high. Back into the 60s, though, as we approach the weekend, and more isolated rain chances. May not see a complete washout through the weekend as highs hover around 60. That's your forecast. Sports is next.
Save a lot of green at Steve Faulkner Automotive. New 2024 Ford full-size Broncos. Over $20,000 off MSRP. And get a new 2024 F-150. Up to $11,580 off MSRP. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Save a lot of green at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a new 2025 Jeep Compass with payments as low as $371 a month. And 2025 Ram 1500 up to $12,900 off MSRP. Come in today or go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Have your weather radio, have a flashlight with batteries in it, make sure your cell phone's charged, know where you're going to go when bad weather hits. Go to a lowest interior room in your house and wait the storm out. After the storm, if your power's out or if there's any kind of dangerous situation or anything like that, call Mount Carmel Public Utility Company. As you go outside to survey the damage a little bit, just make sure to stay away from down power lines.
Welcome back. Time to wrap it up with sports. The Wabash Valley College Lady Warriors are headed back to the NJCAA National Tournament in Casper, Wyoming. They do so as the number 2 overall seed. The pairings for the tournament were released Sunday. With that number 2 ranking, the Lady Warriors get a first-round bye and slide into the Sweet 16. They won't play their first game until Thursday, March 26th. That'll be at 1:15 Mount Carmel time. They'll play the winner of 15th seed Casper and 18th seed Salt Lake. With a win in that one, they'd play in the Elite 8 against either 7th seed McLennan or either Eastern Arizona, the 10 seed, or Olive Harvey, the 23rd seed. That game would be on Saturday, the 29th, also at 1:15. The Final Four would be played on Monday, the 31st at 7:15 p.m. with the championship Tuesday, April 1st at 5 p.m. local time. Chipola is the top seed, Wabash is 2nd, Northwest Florida 3rd, Dodge City 4th, New Mexico 5th, Three Rivers out of Missouri 6th, McLennan is 7th, Shelton State is 8th. Those top 8 teams get first-round byes. We will have all of those games for you on our radio station, 89.1 The Bash, and you can see an encore of the Women's Selection Show tonight at 7 right here on News Channel 15. See you tomorrow for more news. Kyle Peach from all of us at News Channel 15. Have a great night.